Well, this is the summarization of the final story concerning Arsenal winning against Everton, and we obviously close it up with how it happened from the match preview, from the match day live to the match reaction to the player ratings and how it happened, as we really summarize the highlights of the game and really painting a picture on how this game was by throwing some good images that really happened at Goodson's Park. Good afternoon, guys. It's a chilly side, this side where I am. Rain has gone ahead to rain, guys, cats and dogs, but finally it is off. But the day is still cold, super cold here where I am. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Smash the like button, comment and share. I would love to see close to 400 likes much in this video, and let's continue to subscribe to this channel as we show support to this channel to obviously thrive and obviously continue going to where it deserves to be. Premier League is done. Champions League is happening on Wednesday, and Champions League nights are really returning at the Emirates. Arsenal is hosting PSV and Heaven, and they're obviously going to be going through one of the experiences they've taken long without going through. Not so? So we anticipate the best out of it, and I think we might come up with the match preview either today or tomorrow for Arsenal versus the side of PSV. But let's go to the game that ended 1-0 in favor of Arsenal. Arsenal had spent 6 years without winning at Goodson's Park. They went ahead and obviously broke that dreadlock and that curse. David Raya making his debut, having nothing to do in that entire game, all for 90. But let's take you through how this game obviously went up. Now, this game obviously started with Arsenal and Everton players taking a moment of silence. Remember, they are obviously trying to really respect the souls of those people that really died in Libya and Morocco. In Morocco, there was an earthquake that so close to 600 people lose their lives. In Libya, it's floods all over, and very many people are obviously displaced, and others are going to hate to lose their lives, and that's why they observed a minute of silence for a full minute, and then the whistle was blown, and then we went into action of this beautiful game of football in there for you. Then we get a moment of Gabriel Martinelli taking on Ashley Young, and obviously Ashley Young just went ahead and blocked that moment, and Arsenal got its first corner of the day. That is it, coming in from Gabriel Martinelli. Then we had another incident of Bukayo Saka and Mielenko. This was really a battle that saw no one winning, because Bukayo Saka never obviously went ahead to obviously go past him, and the only time he went past him, Bukayo Saka found himself fouled by Mielenko, and it was really a hard battle, and it was really one of those areas that Everton went ahead to close down very well. Those wide areas of Arsenal were closed down very well. That's why you saw to it that the goal of Arsenal came in from Leandro Trossard when he shifted from the left wing to come into the middle of the park, and obviously he really went ahead to tap that ball into the back of the net. So that was a battle of Zinchenko, and this was a battle. Another battle was all in between Nketiah and the goalkeeper of Everton, that is Jamie Pickford. Jamie Pickford was really passed the ball back, and because of the pressing levels of Nketiah that have gone ahead to increase and improve, Nketiah found himself running through Pickford, and it was a foul, and Jermaine Pickford was down there. And when that happened, do you know what crossed my mind? I remembered when Jermaine Pickford really went for the knee of Virgil van Dijk, and that kept Virgil van Dijk out for 6 months. And goalkeepers are given that allowance to obviously knock you, but because he was light, as he was really raising his foot to kick that ball, getting at him and obviously knocked him down, and Jamie Pickford found himself in a position of asking the referee, why doesn't he really flash a yellow card to this guy called Nketiah? Now, then later in the first half, this was Martinelli finishing a very good goal in the back of the net, and VAR came out and obviously cancelled that goal of Gabriel Martinelli, and they said this was an offside, as you see there for you. This is the line of Nketiah, and it was offside. But Edin Ketia tapped the ball coming in from who was the player in here of Everton that really had a very bad, poor control, and the ball found itself to Edin Ketia. Edin Ketia passed it to Fabio Vieira, and Fabio Vieira released that ball to find Gabriel Martinelli, and Martinelli went ahead to press that ball into the back of the net, and the goal was obviously cancelled and turned down, all overruled by the VAR, and it was a no decision. Sorry about that. And it was a no goal. And it was a no goal decision. That is it, coming in from Eddie Nketiah. And that was a moment that Arsenal came close to obviously scoring. And just minutes later, Gabriel Martinelli went down and he felt injured. He felt something in his thigh, and it's a hamstring injury. That is it. He went down and was obviously taken off, and Leandro Trossard came onto the field of play. And later, he was seen seated onto the bench after returning from the dressing room, where the team of physios of Arsenal had gone ahead to really tie, is it an ice bag onto his thigh, so that he obviously gets into where he deserves to be in them. But now we wait and see for how long he's going to be kept sidelined. Then Mielenko found himself battling it out with Bukayo Saka, and guess what? The referee never blew the whistle in this occasion. That saw Mikel Arteta become furious onto this occasion, as he felt like Mielenko arrived late when Bukayo Saka had released that ball, and they really never even issued Mielenko a yellow card. That saw Mikel Arteta very much surprised on how the referee took the decision for even playing an advantage for the side of... An advantage was played for the side of Everton, and obviously things never went on well. Zinchenko came upon through and obviously showed his levels and obviously increased the intensity, and after they returned to the second half. And guess what Zinchenko had to do? He did the needful. And they told us that most goals versus Everton, Jesus had scored 8 in 9 goals. That is Gabriel Jesus for his only Harry Kane not going ahead to score 12 in 10, and that is it against Everton. Then Zinchenko came up, fired up, and hit that ball, and it obviously deflected off the hand of Tarkowski. We saw Arsenal players rushing or flocking the area of the referee to obviously tell him that it's supposed to be a penalty, but that hand was close to the body, and that penalty couldn't be awarded to Arsenal. So they got a corner, and Arsenal found themselves in a position of obviously raising their levels to win the beautiful game of football. And they obviously won the game of football, and it was through Leandro Trossard. A corner was obviously started off very well. Leandro Trossard placed that ball into the far post, deflected off this post, and it went into the back of the net, and it came to an end. That is it. And Arsenal scored in the 69th minute. That was the end of the game. Leandro Trossard and Bukayo Saka celebrating like never before. And that was a moment that was really precious. Others call it priceless, because Arsenal had spent 6 years without winning any game at Goodson's Park, and it was Arsene Wenger that had last won at this stadium. That is it. So it shows you exactly how Arsenal really knew what to do and how to go on with this. So that is it, and now that's how it happened down at Goodson's Park. Arsenal went ahead, obviously beat Everton by 1-0, and I'm going to compile a story of the injury update of Gabriel Martinelli and very many others. There is a story that Gary Neville's gone ahead to publish about Odegaard, that Arsenal should be keen about him, because looks like Pep Guardiola is really eyeing him, and is the only player that could pick out of Arsenal to take at Man City. So lots of things happened after that game, and we're going to be broadcasting them to you here onto our YouTube channel, that is the Rokani Media Football. But don't forget to subscribe. How do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. and continue to support this channel by obviously hitting that like button the number of times you want to really hit on it. So I sign out for now. See you later. The cover all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living to God bless you abundantly, and the Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barak Laufikum. I sign out. See you in the next 2 or 3 hours with us entering the Champions League fever, as tomorrow games are on, and even the match previews are really going to be loading on this channel as we look through what Arsenal is looking at and very many other teams. Ciao, ciao.